Alright, there's the race bike we're going to be working on. Okay, here's the tool I've worked on so far. So I just took a block of aluminum, drilled a hole through it. Big enough for the be relatively tight on this. It's only a couple thou clearance. Now radius cut this as best I can to match the inside radius of the in here. And that fits up in there like that. Okay, now what I gotta do, I gotta relieve this away right here to make room for the head of the nipple to have the spoke to bend down. So I'm gonna have to grind away about 50 or 60 thou at least on this side. Not sure how much, but I want to have it radius around where the spoke part is. So I'm gonna do that by hand. Be pretty hard to do that with anything else. More new parts been working on. Replacement junk. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and do some grinding. I'm not sure what I need, so we're just going to play with it a little bit. That's all you can do around here is play. Hold it kind of an angle you think you're close with, and grab some, we'll hog out some material, and hog out some material. Way too much cut there and nowhere near enough over here. So, at least we're deep enough. Okay, so now I gotta come in here to blow away a bunch of this area for here. Looks like you almost need to put like a 90-degree step across it. I'm not sure how much I need to bend that down, but I don't have any room, so we'll definitely have to go down a lot more than we got. I need more of a square cut, so yeah, I'll use more of a sharp bit this time. Find something right here to use. Sure, I got something I can come up with. Let's see, what do we got around here? To go up and get some specialty cutter for doing this job. Let's see here. There it is, right there. There, that'll put a square edge in the damn thing. It's about the right diameter too. Look at that. Tools, tools. Always leave the tools out you need, though you can always find them. Okay. This can go wrong real quick. That'll make it interesting. Oh, that's it, kick it. Alright, so I put a big square relief in there. Now let's see what we got to work with. But I'm trying to keep enough strength right here that it'll still roll around the edge. Okay, looks like we're definitely going to have the clearance we need up under there now. But it's going to poke around. I think I have to cut a little bit deeper than that. Need to kind of radius it in a little bit more. Yeah, we're definitely in the right direction. Okay, I'm going to use a... I could probably use that same cutter, just come in a different angle. Play around with it a little bit. Too sharp for radius, we'll never bend that far. I believe probably too much. Oh yeah, definitely way too much. It's in there. But as we drop it in, it'll be better, so start rolling that in a little bit. At least attempt to. Trying to hand radius it around. Cutting way too much metal. Yeah, we lost all our bending area now. We lost all our radius that we needed. Yep, cut way too much material where we didn't need to cut it at all. Oop. Back up in there. There's no supporting at the head now. It's just going to be bending it straight around. That did not work very well. Yep. Work on some more. Alright, keep playing with it a little bit. Alright, starting to look a little bit better. Still kind of crappy, but I think I lost a lot of my support, but it'll bend. It's just a matter of how much it's going to bend. You don't know what it's going to do until you hit bend it once. Only one way to find out. Let's go do it. We'll be back. Okay, I'm going to play a little bit, see what happens here. So here's a block of aluminum. I'm just going to push on the top of the head there and shove it down. See what the hell happens. What I can do is break it. It'll be screwed. No extra parts. Hammer. Always need a required hammer. Alright. Let's see what happens. Boy, it's definitely bending it. Oh yeah, definitely made a move. Oh, popped right out, bitchin'. Didn't look like I did much damage. So it bent it around pretty good. No sharp edges, no fractures that we can see. It definitely bent it. There you go. See a difference? Just a little bit, huh? Actually, it worked out pretty good because it almost comes to a physical stop right where I need it. Now it's got some more. It can go a little bit another 30 seconds further over before we hit the physical stop. I don't know if I need to go that far though. Not gonna know until we try it. Let's go see what it looks like. Let's go see what we got to work with. It's either gonna work or it's not. And we don't know which one it's gonna be. Okay, which one did I bend? Doesn't look like it bent it a hell of a lot, but I bet you it's a lot more than it looks. Okay. This one goes to 90 degrees right there. Get this out of the way. So I'm using a line here on the table. We're 90 degrees, or right along that line there. Anything quit moving on me, be nice. Well, that's a big difference. So you can see the difference. The other one's going right around the red line, see? There you go. It's a good inch. But is that enough? That we do not know. But I know how to find out. We have a hub right here that has a stock hole. All we need is a stock spoke to go in it, which we have over here. Voila, one stock spoke. This spoke is worse than that one. Yeah, we're not even close to what that one is. These are going to be a problem with these hubs. These spokes do not fit. Looks like we're going to have to bend the stock spoke. Do you think stock stuff would even fit? Well, obviously not. It's weird. Is the Buchanan spoke is made weird, or is it the aftermarket in general made wrong? Let's see. Here's some chrome spokes. These are 18-inch, but it doesn't matter. These I got from Gear. These are old. These are 20-year-old spokes, so they should be made correctly. Okay, so we'll do the same thing. We'll move over to be parallel to the table. Stock spoke. Yeah, they're not. See, Buchanans are not letting this be straight. Should be straight along this edge. So we got the same issue here. We might have to bend all these to fit too. It'd be kind of a bitch having to redo every spoke you buy. I said they run these real small holes in these damn things, and that's probably contributing a lot to the problem, I bet. But obviously there's a difference in angle or diameter. Something is different. The angle looks very similar. But the diameter, this one looks a lot bigger than this one. That's where our problems are going to be in. This one's 185. 200. 15 thou bigger. There's your problem. So on a star hub, that's a big problem. These ones here, 225. 224 and a half. 226. So this is 25 thou bigger than the standard spoke, and the standard spoke is 15 thou bigger than the chrome spoke. That's why we have fitment issues. So this spoke here would be stronger than this spoke by a little bit. That other one's a lot stronger, as you can tell. Now let's check the shank diameter. 155, 153. 155. Okay, so the rest of the spoke's the same size, like we figured. Another difference is see how blunt this one is, and see this is long tapered here? That's a lot stronger. All the Buchanan ones are made that way. So these are a lot stronger than these spokes by design. Now steel's probably about that much stronger than the stainless, so that probably just equalizes what the strength of this one is in the real world, because stainless is weak compared to steel. Alright, so we're going to have a problem on all hubs in general. So, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. If I knew that, I would have drilled that hole out and that one bigger to start with. one step closer to fitting correctly. Okay, this is our small one here. This is not a good time to mix up your hardware. Let's see, I'll keep this here. I'm going to mark this one in red so I know it's the small one. It's not bad, it's red, it's small. I don't think I can use my same tool for bending these as I can these other ones. Let's see, the bend check was, is this one going to come around as far as mine does now? If I go as far as this one, then I know this is bent enough for sure, without a doubt. And I am bent further than they are by just a little bit. It's just barely short, see? Okay, so I know that length is good. So what I gotta do now is duplicate 10 of these. I need 10 of these, this dimension. I gotta see if I can bend this one a little bit also, but not right now. We'll leave that over there. Okay, so now how am I going to duplicate the bend dimension? Exactly. Or at least as close as I can get to it. That would be the next problem. Get the chips off my threads here, won't hurt either. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Get ready to do this again. Okay, this one we just did. The way I can tell what the height of this is, I can take my depth reading off of it right here, off this side. So I just come off the head of it, zero it. Oh, it's 224. Look at that. Oh, that's metric. 0. So the diameter of the spoke is how high it is. That works out pretty good. Okay, so now I should be able to zero this thing out each time pretty closely, or at least within a few thou. Every time you do this, it's going to be different because you're just holding it by hand. Alright, so somewhere around 0. See if I can find something better. I can see it's going to be a problem already. Okay, this one here. It's about 50 thousandths for bending it. See if I can repeat anywhere near where I want to be at. Probably not. 4.5 thou off, that's close. Okay, so maybe there's another way. Now if I have a depth stop right here with my bar, I just go down till the bar touches. That'll be a no-go, no-go setup. That'd be your best way of doing stuff. So what can I use to do that? I know a washer would probably do the trick. Some kind of a washer, but we need a washer. It's a couple hundred thou. No, that was my dimension that way. Yeah, that's right. It's 200 thou. Okay. So if I have something that's about 200 thou thick I can put across here, that would tell me that dimension too. I don't think I have anything like that laying around though. That's the problem. Minus the dimension you're going to get each time you do it, you're going to pound that in deeper. Alright. I think I'm just going to eyeball the gap and play it by ear. Let's try another one, see how close I get. That's about all I can do. So you're squashing the head of the rivet or the top each time you do that too. Yeah, what do we got this time? It says 240. 242. Need a better indicator. That one's stuck in there. First one it came out, this one here ain't coming out. So that's a problem too. Alright. Each time we do this we got a new problem. Okay, that came out. Physically look at these on the table, and yeah, this definitely needs more of a bend. You can definitely see it needs more of it. It's a little bit different. You can look at the angle of this flat part, you can see it. So let's see if there's some way I can indicate what I need by eyeball. About a 10-degree negative angle is what I'm looking for. So we need a 10-degree negative angle. That's what the final result is. That's definitely a 10-degree negative angle there. Now I'm buckling the head of the rivet, or this head over by pushing on it right there. It's falling over. I can see it moving over as I did this last one. Alright, it looks pretty close. I'm just going to go bend these. I'll put everyone on the hub and get them all the same offset in the hub. That's going to be my best indicator just by checking that dimension. All this other stuff is just guessing. And this tool is going to wear away as I'm doing this, so it's going to come to its own point if it wants to be at also. Spring back. You gotta get the first shot. Bend it around real good the first crack. That one looks pretty good. That one's pretty cut. See, I think that might be more than this one. I'll be screwing around, just bend the damn thing. Keep going back and forth, you're not doing what you need to do. Just one more. Springs back a lot. I'm definitely getting that negative angle to it right here, which is what I'm looking for. I'm happy with all that so far. This one here, I don't have that angle in it like I want to see. This one I'll have to redo again, I bet. These are definitely bending more than what I had originally. Got a good reference to how far it's going now. think it's going down until it stops, bottoms out, and it spring back. That's what it looks like what's happening. Yeah, pretty much. At least I'm getting a consistent bend though. As long as they're all about the same, that's all that matters. Definitely have to do this a pain in the butt. We got production going on now, so. Hopefully it doesn't weaken and break, make them break. I guess we'll find out. I'm the guinea pig. They're all coming about the same spot. Bend this one that's all screwed up. Yep. And my original one. There we go. They're all looking pretty good. Okay. This is the red one. That will not work on this tool. Which doesn't surprise me one bit. It bottoms out in the radius, and the head of the head is bottomed out inside the undercut right there. So it's going to make it not work. Look how much taller these are. I don't know why they're different. This one just sticks out a lot further out, which is what my tool's made to do. So you can see now it almost completely bottoms out in the bottom in there. So this is only for heavy duty spokes. That ain't going to be used very often because those are $250 spokes there. Not too many big spenders out there, I don't think. Alright, let me get this all cleaned up. We'll go double check all this. Okay, we're back. I'm going to double check all these to see what kind of bend we got. So I'm just going to put every one of them in here. Rotate them around to see where we're at. I think this was the first one I did. So, okay, that should be right about on the edge of there, as long as this hub doesn't move too many times. Not a lot of room in the hole here for these, so the hub likes to move around a little bit. Right on the money. There we go. 3 for 3. See that? Right on the money. Right along the edge here. So for being a hokey setup, it does a pretty damn good job. It repeats. Look at that. These are within 1/8 of an inch each time, if not closer. It's pretty damn good. Oh, that a little extra on that one. That's the first one we screwed up on. We made it too good. I'll put that one off the side. It's a reject. How many rejects are we going to get? Yep, that one's good. 6 are all the same out of 7. 8. No, that's 7 the good ones. Up. We're a little short on that one. And we're going to have to go back. Yeah, that's a little shy too. Alright, so this one's overbent. These two are underbent. So I'm going to rebend these, double check them, and we'll be back.